Hello everybody, and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Rebel Inc. Escalation in our Brutal Difficulty series. We're going to move on to the Black Caves today, one of the more unique maps. It's relatively new, it adds in a couple of new mechanics, and it is a little on the tricky side, not insurmountable, but, you know, a little bit on the tough side. You'll see. I'll show you how those new mechanics work, and we'll do just fine. I'm actually more concerned about our next governor, and that is the Warlord. The Warlord is, sort of the bad guy of all of the governors. It has a lot of special abilities, but almost all of them do decrease support level in some way. So they antagonize the locals and likely extort them in some way for you to gain some sort of a benefit. The Warlord is also able to bring up really cheap militia, so we train national soldiers for practically nothing and very, very quickly. The problem with that is they have a tendency to, I don't know, let's say add a load of corruption, and also demand pay bonuses, or else they might just betray you and go work for the insurgents instead, whoever's going to pay them. So the Warlord is very, very tricky for a character, and it's super duper difficult to build up a meaningful amount of support amongst the population. I don't really much care for the character, but it has the potential to be a very strong military character. We'll see. Let's go for brutal difficulty. Our operation today is going to be named Omen Snake because, I don't know reasons. Sounds kind of cool. Who doesn't like the Omen Snake? All right. Welcome to the Black Caves. As far as HQ placement, I think right here could be good. Maybe down over here. Somewhere close to the center of the map, somewhere close to the main road, somewhere kind of offensively placed for a good garrison, because I expect we're going to have a lot of insurgent issues up over here. So I think this is perfectly fine. Okay, so we need to go for the district representatives, effective procurement, and then try to roll out some initiatives as quick as we can. We have extremely low support level. The citizens simply do not trust me worth pretty much anything, and I honestly can't say that I really blame them. Militia fighters have a different mindset to normal troops. Yeah, they fight for pay. That is it. So every once in a while, they are going to be demanding money. I mean, it seems nice to get really cheap national soldiers, right? That sounds awesome. Until you realize over the course of the game, you are paying way more than you think they are worth. Let's go for the medical supplies and the water supplies. We really need anything that's going to help build up our support amongst the population as quick as we can. Let's see. We could go for the infrastructure, but that's going to add some more corruption. I think we need to go for anti-corruption 1. Try to start burning down that corruption sooner rather than later. Corruption builds up very quickly for the Warlord. Every one of those super-duper cheap national soldiers adds tons of corruption. So if you get all of them really quickly, you're going to find yourself just swamped. It's going to murder your reputation. We have to go for the PR office pretty early on, I think. So let's do that. Would also like to get something like universal justice pretty early. I will go for the outreach team, and that should help a little bit. Okay, just going to build up a little bit more cash. One new mechanic that is added into this map is our first ever insight into tanks. So there it is right there. A tank has been spotted in Golf uniform. If the insurgents get to it first, we're in a lot of trouble. But most likely we'll have a chance to drop our troops over here, grab the tank, and then we have the option to move that tank with our troops, and it gets a huge firepower boost to actually kill all the insurgents and push them back. The tank comes with downsides, though. The tank cannot reinforce other divisions, and it cannot go into the mountains. So it's useful to an extent, but I don't usually rely too heavily upon it. I think I want to go for that universal justice early here because, as I said, getting regional stability with the Warlord is very, very difficult. Let's grab the coalition immediately, and then we are going to use it to go and grab the tank before the insurgents have an opportunity at getting to it. Let's see, what else should we be doing here? So here's some of the special abilities we have. Compulsory work. Speeds up initiative rollout, but it decreases support level by a lot. So not a good option. Blackmail journalists to reduce support level, but you just get 5 reputation. Civilian shakedowns, gain money, and lose support. Ugh. And there's going to be a bunch more over here for the military. I am going to deploy some national soldiers. Notice we just got a load of corruption, but it only costs $1, and these are going to train up super duper quick. So it lets me get a lot of manpower on the field, sure, but that's kind of it. Punish deserters, increase national strength, but reduce the support level is an option. Intimidation tactics, again, increasing national soldier strength, but decreasing support level. Basically, we can make it a very, very strong militia. It's just going to cost us a lot to maintain the darn thing. What are people worried about right now? Healthcare and jobs. Well, I feel like we can get healthcare around, no problem. Let's start working toward jobs. Okay, found our first round of enemies. Let's try sending troops over here. Actually, you know what? I'll bet you there might be a camp right here. We're going to try for this first. Let's just check since it's really close by. No, maybe not. Maybe it's over here. Okay. Well, we got the tank. The question is, do I want to use the tank or do I want to scrap it? If I sell it, I get $8. They cause a significant disruption to civilian life, so you lose a lot of support if you have tanks. I think we're not going to use it. We're going to go for just the extra cash. And then we are going to try to kick you guys away from the urban areas. Let's train up one more coalition, national soldier. Let's reduce the corruption again. Concern over a lack of jobs. Yes, noted. Let's go for land rights, I guess, or something. I don't know. Okay, try to get rid of them. We're going to go ahead and use these guys, deploy them so they can't retreat any further south. I'd rather them run into the mountains. We'll have to clear these guys out pretty soon, too. Okay. Should be able to win this. There we go. Looking fine. We get rid of the camp. Okay. Now I'm going to ask you guys to run here, and then we're going to move over here as well. Whoop. Well, okay. Hang on. Never mind. We found a camp. Let's go clear that out first. Higher priorities. I wanted to get roads by now, but we're struggling here. We need livestock development, I think. Lots of rural zones in this valley. Okay, you go over here. We are already at 45% corruption, to give you an idea of just how difficult this is. I really do not much care for the Warlord. All right, so let's get rid of that camp. Let's try to burn down corruption some more. We also need to get the PR outreach. Notice we're only at 4% regional stability at this point. I mean, ideally, right now, you'd already have some stuff getting stabilized. So I would argue we are very far behind where we'd like to be. Let's attack these guys and try to force them into mountains. And then let's try going for that PR again with strategic communications. Try to build up some of that stability. We are getting attacked down over here again. Okay, run into the mountains, you cockroaches. Frickin' heck. Extensive aid, basic aid, no aid. Alright, we're going to have to do this. Increase our zone support by a lot. Foxtrot Papa at least is now stable, so that's good. We are winning this. Okay, I'm going to go for some more corruption reduction. We're building up some of that support. This is getting good. We're getting there. I really need to win some of these guys, though. Need to win some of these fights. There we go. Push him back and reinforce. Come on, help me out. Ah! Popping up everywhere. All right, we're going to investigate further. And we increase support level because we didn't jump the gun and assume that our soldiers were perfect little angels. Let's go for the garrisons. We can get another ability for garrisons generating money, but it does, of course, reduce support level. What are people worried about right now? Still healthcare and jobs. Yeah, I would love to get some more jobs. Let's go ahead and build a garrison. It's a good location along these mountains. Should make it a little easier for me. Let's try to kick these guys out. Hoping we can reinforce over here pretty soon. And we're losing the city, which worries me. Okay, mostly worried actually about this HQ, so let's fix that. Let's get some more soldiers. Now, pretty soon they're going to start demanding some bonuses from me. Gosh dang it. All right, quickly move them here. Coalition deployment is already almost over. What do you know? Okay, so here comes one of our first pop-ups. So, when you see that green one, you might think, oh, good, it's another garrison. No. With the Warlord, be wary. Don't just immediately click disband. That would make you very sad. We have to pay these guys a bonus to keep them happy. For now. They will continue to demand more money. Remember, we got them cheap to begin with, so there's that, but it's not going to last for long. Pay more bonuses. You almost always want to keep some cash on hand as the Warlord, because otherwise you're going to have a real bad time. Okay, so these guys are getting successfully pushed back. Let's use the coalition soldiers over there. Let's try keeping these guys back. Get this zone back here. Oh, gosh, stop moving into the mountains. All right. Corruption-wise, at least, we're starting to look okay. We're starting to get the jobs met, so that's not a big deal. Let's go for some roads. Let's also go for some crop development for more jobs. Losing a lot of reputation when we keep losing these cities here. We are pushing these guys back. Coalition troops already are ready to leave. We'll hold on to this for a moment. Would love some more garrisons right now. Let's go ahead and start preparing some land for some refugees. It's going to increase corruption and so on, and these guys are pushing even further. Gosh dang it. Send them home. Okay, we need to move up over here and reinforce because I need to win these fights quick. We are really getting pushed back hard. More soldiers. And, highways. We can transport people around a little bit faster. The insurgents control way too many connected zones right now. This, at least, is a garrison, finally, so we can use this. In the mountains. What a weird choice. Alright, so these guys are getting kicked out. We have some new, fresh blood ready to go. Move you down here. Move you here. Move you here. Okay, at least we're getting some stability along this side of the coast, or the riverbank. That's good. We need to make them stronger. We are once again up to 50% corruption, though. Okay, almost lost this garrison, but it looks like we're going to save it at the last second. Okay, got them. Good, good, good. A little bit of a risk up over here. I think I still need to reinforce here. Too many insurgents keep trying to move into this area. We can afford to wait on this for a moment. It looks like we're about to demand some bonuses, aren't we? Yep. All right. All right. Now, one thing we can do is go for the civilian shakedowns and get a lot of extra cash. Not sure how thrilled I am about that, though. Okay, they're about to attack me up over here. We're doing sort of okay, just using national soldiers, but I wouldn't mind using some proper coalition troops, too. Let's go for the national travel logistics. It makes them stronger and also helps them move around a little bit faster. I would love to get the Foreign Relations Committee, or whatever it's called. It's going to take $11. I don't think we can wait that long. Ah, yes we can. Barely. Grab it. Subtle pressure. There we go. We've got a lot of support over here. I'm surprised these mountains are being untouched. This is one of the reasons I'm a little bit flabbergasted, because usually I have to deal with all the insurgents up over here. I've never had them this badly over this direction. All right, let's move you there. Let's start clearing these guys out. They're going to probably go for this urban area soon, but oh well. Let's threaten the insurgents. They absolutely refuse to talk because they think they're in a pretty good position, and let's be honest, they kind of are. Okay, we're going to kick you guys back. And then I need to go and deal with you. Okay, we are going to do some reinforcements over here. We should already have a garrison helping us as soon as these guys arrive. Need probably the airstrikes now. Time to start winning some of these fights a bit more resoundingly. Another pay bonus. Okay, sure. No, this is fine. This is fine. Who's worried? We're fine. All right, these guys get out of here. We need some more reinforcements. Reputation damaged, apparently. Let's try to defend this garrison once again. We won this fight, thankfully. Okay, now we need to run in here and try to grab these urban regions and get that back. Whoop, wait. Let's go defend over here, actually. I'd like to keep this under control. Okay, we can make them stronger, and corruption has burned down enough that I feel pretty safe doing that. We haven't had to deal with caves yet at all, which is kind of surprising. Let's go for some roads. Okay, this is a good spot for a garrison. I'll take it. Thank you. Oh, they're about to attack me here. It's fine. Wait till they leave the zone. They have now. Move. Okay. Now let's try to go get this urban area back. I can probably clear out the rest of the insurgents over here, if I'm quick. Let's try for that now, actually, while they're fairly spread out. Ah, never mind. Go for this freaking urban zone. You guys go down here. We're doing okay without using coalition troops. Doing shockingly okay, considering. I need more support level. What else can I do? We can go for some corruption purges. And people aren't worried about anything right now. I'm going to go for the telecommunications, finally. This is not a clean play, I would say, as the Warlord. I really usually have a much easier time keeping these insurgents in control over here. So I can focus on getting things like the telecoms a little bit earlier. But so far, we're holding things together with these pay bonuses. We're all right. Okay, so they're stuck in the mountains right now. I'm going to leave you there. We're going to go here and try to kill these guys off. Actually, wait. No, you stay there. The garrison will stop you. Okay, we need to go and defend the city again, because they just don't want to leave it alone for some reason. What else? Let's see. We can make our garrison stronger. Not going to worry about that. Let's go for a drone. Get some intelligence. Okay, I'm going to need to move you over here. Should be able to kill these off. Perfect. All right, found another camp. Hopefully the airstrikes finish it off. Let's go defend the urban areas. And you sit tight and actually just break this zone out of their control. There we go. There goes the camp. Okay. I think we're okay. This was just a little awkward. Let's say that. Bit of an awkward map. Probably another pay bonus. Yep. So far, I haven't had to reduce my support level using the Warlord special abilities yet. Certainly something we could be doing. Let's go for some dirt roads. Let's go for some water. Let's see. Democratic elections maybe later. Let's go for the interpreters and guides to gather up intelligence a little faster. Also not antagonize people. When we're ready to start clearing these guys out, I think I'm going to have to use my coalition troops. Found a camp. Let's go deal with that. Okay. We're getting a pretty good amount of support in a lot of these remote regions. I'm really surprised by this. Okay, they want to attack me here. No problem. Haven't even had to boost up the strength of my national soldiers. Let's see, what else do we want to do? Let's go for the police. That's going to be pretty good at keeping the insurgents under control. Let's move you back over to this urban region, since I think we're going to get attacked here next. Whoop, hang on. Go over here. Oh, okay, never mind. They were thinking about leaving, but the airstrike was like, nope! They saw a bomb explode right in front of their faces, and you're like, you know what, let's just stay in the mountains. It's fine. Gonna threaten you guys again, trying to build up some more of that reputation. Okay, now they want to attack me. There you go. Airstrikes are pretty good at actually killing the insurgents, not just letting them retreat, so that's always nice. Where are you guys retreating exactly? Not. Okay, so far so good. A pay bonus, you don't say. We have a bit of extra cash. What should we do? We should probably get the urban development and the remote subsidies, so we can build up jobs in these remote areas a little bit more effectively. Another pay bonus. I'm just going to keep holding on to some cash. Let's deal with these guys first before we run out of money, and then let's build a garrison here. Okay, so I like this. So with garrisons in all these positions, we can pretty easily clear these guys out. You only need 3 troops. Let's move you here, move you here, move you here, and see if we can clear out these mountains. Quickly, if at all possible. All right, let's see, what else? More police expansion? Sure, let's do that. Oh, we found a cave, or a camp. I'm going to clear you guys out first since we're already committed to it. Threaten you guys again, gain some more reputation. I'm surprised we pulled this one off. I actually really thought that we were going to lose. FAA. Ah, and we found one of the cave complexes. All right, you go here. You guys go here. You go here. Let's just protect the urban areas. All right, so it works just like a camp, and it can spawn insurgents. Airstrikes can't take it out. It's going to take me a while to properly root out the insurgents and clear this, unless we go here and pick up the cave combat tactics, which allow me to far more rapidly clear it out. So we're going to do that. Try to get rid of the insurgents. I don't think that the caves just spawn insurgents per se, or just spawn with insurgents. I think insurgents, if they go into the mountains and find the cave, that's when they set up. So you can actually technically keep the insurgents away from the caves in general, I think. But let's be honest, it's a little bit difficult to keep people away from the mountains. The mountains are kind of where you're expecting to fight people the most. Might need some reinforcements over here. Okay, we were able to clear that out. Let's go ahead and move you over here. We are going to give up some land to gain some free reputation. For like $2. No big deal. I keep saying free, but I consider it to practically be free. Hello, what's going on over here? We have more. Okay. Let's go clear you out. And then let's really clear you out for good. I'm going to threaten you again. Probably should go for peace next time. Let's go for the dirt roads. Jobs are still a concern for some people. We are going to reduce corruption and go for the remote outreach so we can build up our support here a little bit faster. They are attacking me down here now. Okay. Don't think that I need reinforcements. We should be able to win this with just a single garrison. These guys are going to be killed. Goodbye. We should be able to get this back up to full stability, so I'm going to move you guys over here and over, let's say, here. Well, let's go here. I'm going to then buy some civil assistance, a couple levels of that, so we can start rolling out these initiatives and actually try to clear out the support in these zones. And I can focus my efforts over here. Another pay bonus. Sure. Notice, by the way, these guys are costing way more over time. Way more. You get the added advantage of having them, but, like, you can probably still play this game, not touching the national soldiers for a while and focusing exclusively on coalition guys. And that'll save you a lot of money in the long term. But, I mean, the added advantage is if you hire your national soldiers super early, that's a lot of money you can be trying to use to build up some initiatives and get that early support. So I don't know. It's a bit of a trade-off. Let's keep building up some more support that way. What do we have going on here? Let's go ahead and try to talk to the insurgents. We have found another camp. The zone is stable, so we should be able to destroy it pretty quickly. Significant concern over a lack of jobs. Can't really say that I understand why, but alright, let's do some vocational training. Imprison all insurgents. Sure thing. How are we doing over here? This one's going to take me a little bit longer. Let's move... I want to start clearing these guys out if possible. Especially if they're going to go attack me over here. They're distracted, so it's pretty easy for me to just swoop in and take the zone while they're not there. Much larger pay bonus, $10 this time. Yeesh. You guys are getting a little bit full for your britches, ain't ya? Well, full yourselves. Don't need the human terrain. We're going to go for combat reinforcements, and then we're going to go for advanced sanitation and school supplies. Just keep those initiatives a-rolling. Okay, another pay bonus going on over here for $10. Should be able to push these guys into one remaining mountain. And it looks to me like the remaining troops should be enough to deal with this. Insurgents hand in all heavy weapons. Let's do full reform, getting a lot more support in the urban zones. Guess who's attacking over here? And guess where we're going next, since they're going to leave themselves more or less open. Okay, so retreat back into your stupid mountains. With the garrison here, these guys have nowhere to retreat, which means we can finish them off. Insurgents apologize. And we actually did get support over here, so actually once we clear out this last section of insurgents, we can just accept the peace deal, and we have enough reputation to win. We're going to donate to charity to get some extra support. And they are all dead. We found a cave. And it is occupied, but we have the tech to get this down a little bit faster. International forces are allowed to remain indefinitely. Let's apply some more subtle pressure. Let's go for the extra telecoms and the polio eradication. And also human terrain system for more intelligence and less antagonizing, I guess. I don't know. All right, so we're ready to accept peace deals, basically, as soon as it pops up. There are no insurgents remaining at the moment. And there we go. Agree to the peace deal. We win. We actually did apparently have 4 insurgents. I'm not sure where they came from. But it did cost me some of my... Oh, it's probably from the cave. That counts as 4, apparently. Okay, I learned something today. Well, we still have over 100 reputation, so I think we're fine. Notice, I mean, okay, so I rag on the Warlord and say I don't much like it. We were able to win this pretty easily without having to pull in the coalition troops at all. So as long as you focus really hard on getting some of that early support, a lot of initiatives and the PR battle, win that so you can stabilize the region enough, then you can just use the national soldiers and keep bouncing around. And you can deal with the insurgents. It's just don't pick up the Warlord special abilities. Like, those may be fun on easy and normal difficulty. I think on Mega Brutal, I don't think they're even going to be an option. I think that would be basically suicide. All right, well, that's going to end this video here. We have, I think, 1 more map and 2 more governors to go over before we'll be able to start the Mega Brutal series of guides. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, hit the notify bell. Make sure you set it to all notifications, and I will see you guys next time.